Welcome to the channel. This is Out2In2Scratch. My name is Jeremy Cole. What are we doing here? I love golf, but I'm really bad at it, and I've been bad at it for a long time. And I realized this past weekend watching the Players Championship that when I'm playing bad at golf, I just really want to see a PGA guy. Every time I watch golf, it'd be nice to just see one shank, right? One thing, watching somebody on TV, just watching somebody golfing in general, just to have one little thing and just to feel better about my swing, right? And just to know, hey, golf is freaking hard. I have a very humble setup in here. It's kind of a hodgepodge of stuff. My neighbor's pretty handy, and him and I worked together about a year ago to build our first sim package, and it was first we started with an MLM, right, the original Rapsodo, right, where there's no simulator, just a launch monitor with you put your phone in, and then we realized, hey, he got a screen, and he put together some batting cage pieces, and then got a net and made it all work. And we upgraded to a Garmin R10, great device for the price, and then after a little while of playing with that, you can't putt, you can't chip. Upgraded to a SkyTrack, a used SkyTrack original. Played with that for a while, got tired of the lag, and decided I was tired of messing around with stuff, and went and got a Bushnell Launch Pro with the ball and club data on it. So yeah, just trying to get better. Out to in, that part of the name is because my swing is bad. So out to scratch, hey, I'm trying to get to a zero handicap just like everybody else. Been at it for a while, spent a lot of time and a lot of money on it, and I'm not really even close. But this is my journey to scratch with my with my Bushnell Launch Pro. I just wanted to share it with you guys. So my handicap that I'll be tracking, I'll give some updates every once in a while on it, but it's not going to be virtual. That's not the one I care about, right? I want to be scratching in real life, but virtually here I have a good setup that helps with my stats and stuff, so I'm playing here quite a bit, but as my handicap changes and stuff, I'll keep you updated as interested, right? So I don't know if anybody's ever going to watch this, but if not, my mom will at least. So hi, Mom. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I want to show you around a little bit. Like I said, it's a humble setup in a garage. There's storage in here. There's not a lot of like space to sit. I've got it dialed in perfectly from hitting so much stuff with clubs to where it's in the only spot really that works. 2-car garage. Had to cut down the frame a little bit to fit it, but hey, it works, and I'm enjoying it. So one last piece, I'll be using the Bushnell Launch Pro, obviously, with club data. You can see on the screen, there's some club data. You'll see ball and club data for every shot I take, which is cool. See how bad my shots are. And then GSPro in general, I'm hooked up in a league there, so the tour. So when I have tournaments and stuff that pop up, I'll try to stream, if not at least record them. But yeah, goal is to compete, right? So played in my first one. I haven't had GSPro for more than a week. Played my first tournament, and I got like 200th out of 250 people. So not a good start, but hey, it's a good starting point. So welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. Anybody who's got any suggestions, golf-wise, setup-wise, any of that, feel free to let me know. This is actually recording because I'm just testing this out. But yeah, it's good to have you all here. So I'm going to show you around a little bit. I got a camera here that's at my interface at my computer where everything's set up, a laptop. And then I also have a camera that's back here. I'll keep it off sometimes just so you're not just looking at my behinds while I'm over here. But yeah, I'll show you around a little bit. This camera I like because I can actually see it, like my full body, full swing. So it's actually helpful for me too. When I'm swinging, I can see if there's anything egregious, and especially with the recording. So yeah, here's the setup, guys. I'm not going to move this thing around a whole lot, but yeah, like I said, there's the cage. It's shrunk to fit. The screen's not huge. There's some mismatched hodgepodge turf in there. I'm looking at upgrading to a better hitting mat because this one's pretty hard on my joints, but pretty standard hitting mat. Got the Bushnell Launch Pro under there. You can see got some storage, got a little golf caddy, and then I have like a little rolling toolbox on casters that that's where my setup is at. So my computer and all that, and then I got a TV there. That's for we'll see if we can get all my buddy Nelmsy on here. Play with me. We'll have him FaceTimed on the screen. We can see his shots too. Pretty cool stuff. But I'm just gonna take a couple practice swings here at the range, show you how this thing works, and test things out. Like I said, audio, video, just kind of check things out. And then I might play just a few holes, just to test the waters out on a course that I have downloaded. But again, just to preview, my goal is to potentially live stream. So let's do it. All right, so this is GSPro. GSPro is the best by far, hands down, simulator software I've played with. I've played on 3 or 4 of them now. It has some, weaknesses, some cons, but overall, a lot of pros, a lot of courses on here because they're member ran. The tour thing's cool. The price is pretty good for subscription. So I'm gonna hit a couple 7-irons here, maybe a driver, maybe some wedge shots just to get a little bit warmed up, but not gonna go crazy. Just wanna, like I said, test things out. So also, I did the first video testing this out, and I did not post it because the audio was terrible. I had like a little hockey puck conference phone set up by USB to my laptop, but as I was moving around, it caused problems. So I'm using an AirPod this time. I know there's some great devices out there for this purpose, but trying to keep things on a budget, at least for now. A little bit of a draw. Okay, so we're not connecting somewhere, or it just missed it. But let's check things out here. Let's see. Okay, it says it's not ready. Don't have a connection. All right, that makes sense. So see if we can find this BLP. The Wi-Fi should be good. It's like I'm connected now. Let's see if this works now. Worked. That swing didn't work though. Look at that. Blocked. Gross. So I'm hitting a 7-iron. My 7-iron, depending on what y'all want to see, what I'm feeling like, we'll go over my bag, process of getting the clubs I have, the distances, mapping my bag, all that. But for now, my 7-iron goes about 185, 190. So 165 is not good. That was not a good swing. Just a warm up though. A little better. I know it looks good here, but I bladed it a little bit and didn't get much of it. So again, just warm it up. I'll probably hit one more 7-iron, maybe go to a wedge, take some swings, hit 1 or 2 drivers, and then play, like I said, 1, 2, at most 3 holes here. That was better, and it missed it. So Garmin R10, first sim, definitely missed a lot of shots. SkyTrack, missed a handful every once in a while. Big lag. And then this Bushnell Launch Pro doesn't miss often, but when it does, it tends to be in clusters. See if it gets this one. That was a pretty good shot. So my distances are a little bit short today. That's fine. A little stiff maybe. Went to the gym, had some physical therapy, chiropractor this morning, so maybe I'm just a little bit loosening up still. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense, does it? All right, I'm just gonna hit a 52 here. Take a few shots. I play with 4 wedges in my bag. 60, 56. 56 is like my go-to for around the greens, chipping stuff. 52, and then I play with the 48 as well, like for a gap. all Vokey wedges. Um, and then I go pitch through 4-iron with a 3-wood and a driver, obviously. Probably looking to change that 3-wood out potentially. We'll see. Pretty good shot. Felt probably didn't go very far. Got quite a bit of height on it, but it's about right. My 52, I want to go, yeah, between 115 and 120. So that was about perfect. Let's see if I can get like a 75% swing with this, get to about 80 yards. All right, I feel all right there. Short game wise, warmed up a little bit. Now let's break out the big dog. Oh, ping G430, low spin. You'll see my swing's crazy. I wrap it around quite a bit, especially with driver. That gives me this out to in motion. I'm trying to fix it, correct it. Working on irons because my approach is my weak spot right now, and then I'll work on driver later. But quite a bit of distance and a lot of movement. So my low spin was a rabbit hole I went down to try to minimize spin off the tee. That was a pretty good swing. Yeah, you can see that out to in path, I'm sure. Let's look. Yeah, see that out to in 2.5 degrees. My thing is with the driver, you hit it once, it's great. I got a lot of distance. I'm not stressing out about it because I want to get my irons dialed in, but even with that out to in swing, sometimes I get it figured out to where it's not causing me a lot of pain. So that was a swing like that. I'll hit one more. Yeah, that's not great, but you can see whatever I'm doing, it's typically like on the right or left edge of the fairway with the driver. So I'm going to put that away now. And let's see if we can't get around in here. Probably not a full round, like I said, a couple holes, try it out. So I've got some courses downloaded. A lot of these are just ones that I love, local places. So Legacy course is my favorite around this area. Don't want to go crazy. Play Rathman, Preserve on Rathman Lake. It's a course that's local down here. I'm just south of Des Moines, Iowa. Rathman is about an hour south of us. Honey Creek, it's a cool course. Everybody talks about how hard it is, and um, I think there's harder courses in the area, but it's pretty and it's cool because it's local, right? I've played it in person, so it's cool to be able to play it on the sim. That's what makes GSPro so great. I think the first hole's driver hole. Take it out, see what we get here. So again, this is just a recording. I gotta check things out, make sure audio, video is working all right. But if you have feedback and stuff, please let me know. Comment. All right. See, I don't like this view down here. That camera of the full shot. Nobody really likes to be just a bunch of videos of their back, but turning it on and off every time I go to the computer just doesn't sound like a great sustainable solution. Way cut. Well, not too bad. I actually drew it. That's funky. I did align this thing. I didn't show you guys, but I aligned the launch monitor. Do a little alignment rod. Every once in a while, I'll do that incorrectly or get a little goofed, but took a few more shots. Not playing a full round, not competing with anybody, not in a tournament, so not going to stress too much. Just get a few holes in, get a feel for it. I knew I tugged that quite a bit, but it's par five, so I'm not going to complain about it. Tee shot was pretty good. Put me in a good spot to be able to hit a shot that was off like that, and then still be able to potentially get it close and have a shot at bird. This isn't normal. You're not going to see a whole lot of birdie opportunities. Um, my handicap's about between a 7 and an 8 right now. In real life, 32 yards. I'm going to hit a 60 degree from the rough. I don't know if that's going to get there. Yeah, it was a little short. Gimmies are at 5 feet. That's the GSPro is like standard, and that's where how tournaments are played. So try to leave everything at the tournament level. Green speed, the stimp is at, I gotta look at this camera when I'm talking. The stimp is at 10 as a default, and then tournaments is 11. I think I'm just gonna leave it at 10. I don't want to get bad habits when I actually go on the course, and then just when I'm preparing for tournaments, I'll just, adjust. A little bit right to left, downhill, 7 feet. You don't have to hit this very hard. Hey, start off with the birdie. I will take it. Could play one or two more holes here. If the number 3 is a par 3, I'll play it. Otherwise, I'll just wrap it up with this one. Got some water to the left. That's pretty deep out there. I'd have to get a hold of it and hook it pretty bad. So I'm just gonna take my cursor, aim it right fairway, and then if I do hook it, it's probably not gonna go far enough to get into the water. And then if I cut it, there's not a whole lot of danger over there. It'd be rough, but let's see what happens. Yeah, I'm pulling it, so it's not terrible, but these fairways, the last two fairways have been forgiving. Not a lot of places to go really severely wrong. So, all right, we're at 196 pins in the front. So, in the rough, this is probably a 6 iron. And then, it goes, back-to-back par fives, I forgot. So, this might start us off on the wrong foot. I want to set expectations low, not to get ahead of myself here, but if I get a, opportunity to birdie par this thing, I don't want there to be any high expectations. Oh, that was chunked. Um, yeah, ugly. 6 iron, 150. That's bad. Even out of the rough. 46 yards out of the rough. I'm gonna go 60 here. It's slightly elevated. You'll notice as I play that I kind of rotate from this distance what club I hit with. It's all about what I'm feeling confident standing over. Yeah, I'm feeling this 60 right now. Should be pretty good. A little bit short again, but have an opportunity again for a birdie. Yeah, not normal. So I definitely will play one more hole because can't just come out on a couple short, easy par fives and let that be it. Got to show my true colors. 11'6", a little bit left to right downhill. That was pretty hard. Oh, I got lucky it didn't sail past, but back-to-back birds. That's nuts. All right, 15 yards downhill. That's quite a bit. 204 yards. Okay. Now here we got a test. I think I'm gonna hit a seven iron because it's so far downhill. This is probably playing like, oh man, this is tough. Yeah, I'm gonna play a 7 iron. Let's see. I'm really second guessing everything I'm doing right now because 214 to the back. Yeah, that's tough. I'm gonna go 7, guys, and just try to give it a good rip. If it does what I want it to do, it's gonna have a slight draw to it. That's why you see me aiming my cursor to the right. But I don't want to get a hold of a 6-iron in that elevation to get me in trouble behind the green. I don't have to worry about that because I just chunked it again. Cart path. Not quite warmed up yet. This course obviously is not really punishing me, but you know, if I was playing on a legit course like I played that Valspar Championship rounds on the simulator, trees everywhere, I would be in big trouble. You know, I'd probably be bogey, double bogey, sitting at 3 over right now. And then this would be potentially out of bounds, but 21 feet. I'm gonna hit a 56 just to change it up. I had a 60 in the hands, but 21 yards. I feel like I'm breathing heavy, and when you got an AirPod in, it just makes it worse. So 21, not enough. Leaving all my short game short, which is okay. Got an uphill putt here. It's moderately left to right. You can aim the cursor to the left and then just try to hit it straight, or which is probably the way to do it, because then you can get a look at your stats and see where if your club face was square on your putter coming through. But I'm lazy, and so on anything moderate to light as far as movement, I just kind of aim that direction. So 10 feet, a little bit uphill, not an easy putt. Crushed that one. So there's a bogey. Well, I think I'm gonna call it after that one for now, guys. Anybody that joins or watches or checks this out, checks me out, um, subscribe if it makes sense, and you can unsubscribe later if you don't like it. This is just kind of an experiment, running everything off one computer, never streamed before. But I'm glad that you're watching if you are. And again, at the very least, I'm on. Later, guys.